Arctic jade maple. Cold, hardy, durable. What's so cool about it is a Korean maple mixed with a Japanese maple. So it's going to look a lot like those Japanese maples. Look at that deep, cool red color. So right before it loses everything in the fall, it's going to give us a nice show. And it's just going to fill in this area, kind of stay in a low building. It'll grow over time and kind of fill in that area in a nice way. Hold that hillside, and it's just going to look super pretty up against this waterfall. Hey, we are on Project 19. We didn't get much for filming today because we have been busy. It's fall in Minnesota, and that's kind of our wet season here. We always get a lot of rain. So with that said, we have rain in the forecast today, so we are spend most of our day planning and prepping and getting ourselves ready for rain. Huge shout out to Brad at Gurdon's at the Tree Barn. Brad helped me pick out plants and trees today, and we got some beautiful trees planted. We got a crabapple tree, a river birch, two birch trees, an apple tree, so we're going to get them some Honeycrisp. I'm really excited for that, to try that out. We're going to have to do a lot to protect these trees from the deer, but it's going to be totally worth it because these are going to look so good. This crabapple tree is a weeping crab, and we've got it in this really cool spot, so as it grows, it kind of keeps weeping down, and it'll help fill in this gap as you're looking out here and really kind of pulling this intimacy of this waterfall to you. I've got another Japanese maple. It's kind of a hybrid that we'll plant up top, and then we planted another kind of river birch up top. So I'm loving it. We're having fun. There's a lot to do yet, but it is looking awesome. We do have all 3 pumps plugged in and running. We're not going to show you quite yet because there's a lot of line air exposed, and there's a lot to do. And it's the end of the day because, like I said, we should have been filming, but we didn't get much filming in today because we just got busy. So tomorrow I'm going to hit that camera if we're able to work because it looks like we're going to be dealing with rain. If we're not dealing with rain, we'll get this camera going for you guys and kind of show you around. And, man, there is so much to look at, so many things to see, so many things to point out. I am in love with the way this turned out. I love it. So that being said, it is the end of the day, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow. I hope you agree with us. It's clear, beautiful blue skies right now. I hope we're back tomorrow. Well, we'll see you when we see you. Hey, what's up, everyone? We have the waterfall running in the background there, at least one pump. But we've got a lot going on. It rained terribly yesterday. It downpoured. Everything here is slick and muddy, but we're going to do our best to get it planted. So we've got some cold weather coming in. We've got some rain, and then it gets really cold. So this could be our last day on site for a few days, and we're going to do our best to maximize it. Let's focus and get what we need done. But we did. We got our boulder wall up top built. That was tore out the original boulder wall that was here. Got some stairs through there, some really cool boulders. Right now the team is working on bringing down all the perennials. We're going to get those planted. We've got one more cool tree to plant, so I'm really excited. We go to Project 21. Project 21 is just our small plus. That's our Pondless waterfall. That's a little bit beefed up. So we're going to have a bigger pump, a little bit wider liner, some big boulders, and making it a little bit wider of a waterfall. So you're going to hit that subscribe button. Tune in next week for that. So tune in for that, Project 21. And then we come back here for Project 22. That's pretty exciting too. It's all progress is forward progress, and we're just hoping to have a safe and productive day. Can't wait to show you this waterfall. It's so beautiful. Well, things are going great here. The guys are just working on details. Let's go take a look. We've got one pump running right now. Even this one pump is just fun to sit by. Got the sound of running water, and it is just echoing throughout the woods. It's definitely muddy and a challenging day today because of how wet and muddy it is. But we're making sure to pay attention to our details. Got this log in a cool spot, but now we want to do some notching on it. where it's kind of interacting with the rocks and get it to kind of feel more like it was there for a longer period of time. We'll do some of that with a hatchet probably, and then we'll rough up some of that cut edge, kind of making it look, you know, maybe like an animal might have gotten to it. We still be protecting our trees, so we'll be putting a fence around that guy, a fence around that guy, and a fence around a Japanese maple we have. It's not exactly a Japanese maple, but I'll show you what that is. Then these birch trees, we're gonna protect the birch with some collars to go around the base of those. While that's happening, we got our guys working on plants up top. Pretty much. Those are gonna look cool. Got this hillside with some grasses, the trees. That's just gonna help us with erosion control on the hillside at the same time. We're gonna be doing mulch, that helps as well. The cool thing with that hillside is it's outcroppings, but not much pressure is being pushed on those outcroppings or that hillside because of what we have here with our water feature. No water is gonna be pushing on that because only water that's gonna fall on that is basically what comes there. All the bulk of the storm water or anything that's gonna come down this hillside is gonna run through the water feature, and then it's gonna pop out our drain at the basin there. Got lighting we still have to do. Going to Aquascape. Quick connects, love those lights, love their connections. Thank you, Aquascape. Got some boxes up there, more down there. I love these grasses. They're gonna kind of stay in clumps, but kind of widen out, and their roots are gonna help support this hillside. That's a nice Honeycrisp apple tree. I'm loving that. That's gonna be pollinated by this cherry apple tree, so that's what I'm kind of excited by that too. And then we got this giant birch tree. Look how huge. What I'm trying to say is when you know the forecast is bad, just prep for it, plan for it, and do everything you can to get ready. We know that we can place mulch and our preen down regardless if the ground's frozen or not, but we can't get our plants in the ground, we can't do our grading, and we don't want anything to be frozen to the ground. So right now the team has shifted to cleanup mode, so we're focused on just getting everything up off of the ground. Because if it does turn the way it looks like, we could be dealing with some things frozen to the ground for a few days. Luckily the ground's still pretty warm, but again, we're always gonna plan for what could go wrong. We've got all 3 pumps running. The electricians did a great job for us. They got it up and running. Right now, Justin's working on putting in our top off line. Again, that's just a automatic fill valve we like to put in for our clients so that this is as autopilot as possible. Got our lights hooked up, got all of our plants in, except for we've got a few more little ones to put in. I wanted it to maybe look a little bit more naturalistic instead of a clean cut edge. So I took the Sawzall and kind of rounded it off almost like a beaver. And I did that up to the one up top. But man, lights are working and it is about ready to show off. But we can't show it all the way off until we got the mulch in. We got 3 pumps on a 70-foot long waterfall, and I think I'm very impressed. So like I like to say, 2 goals when we do a project. Number 2 is pretty important, but not quite as important to us personally as number 1. Number 2 is to impress you as our customers, as our clients, and we really want to knock your socks off. Number 1 is that we want to do that for ourselves as artists, and I can tell you, I am very impressed with what we've created here. So you're definitely going to want to keep watching because the reveal is going to be fantastic. I love my job. Time to get to cleaning. That's the update for now. We're just doing our best to keep moving forward. It's dirty. It's muddy. Justin looked like he had gloves on earlier because his hands were so dirty, but it's going. And that's the thing. Forward progress. And very happy. So, all right. Thanks.
Very nice. Chilled by the waterfall.
Yeah.
There we go. Toast to
Thank you.
lemonade too.
Lemonades?
The stuff grows back.
I'm losing. That's why you just.
Well, cheers. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
The masterpiece.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for
I made a square hole just because it's a square hole. It's kind of fun. We'll see.
So circle doesn't get the square. Square gets the square. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, the perfect hole. Sticking right up out of the dirt a little bit. Perfect box. Now we're going to orient it how we want. This is what we're dealing with today though. Had a like inch and a half of rain last night at 1:30. Guys came out running and it was downpouring. So here's Brad struggling getting up the hill by himself. I assure you that if you're an average person, that is way harder than what Brad is making it look like. And that does not look easy. Oh my gosh. That wheel is like at least 1.5 times its size right now. Just awesome attitude, man. Yeah, that's it, he says.